How many fruits and vegetables are we supposed to eat each day for optimum health?
Great job. 5 to 10 is the accurate answer. What are the main vegetables used in the preparation of chicken rice? Nicely done. Carrots, green beans, and peas is a solid answer. What is the desired texture for cooked vegetables called? Well done. Tender crisp is the right choice.
These are vegetables that have undergone little or no processing from the time they were harvested to the time they were marketed or sold. 4.
Good job. Your answer fresh works well here.
Meredith is preparing stir-fried vegetables and needs an item of cutting equipment to chop and dice vegetables. Which tool does she need?
Excellent choice. Chef's knife is the right answer. The vegetables that are normally sold in the market, grocery stores, supermarkets, roadside stalls, farmers market, and vegetable farms. Right again. Fresh is a valid answer. What vegetables are these? You chose chili, and it is correct.
This is the method of cooking vegetables where it is plunged into iced water to stop the cooking process.
Good thinking. Blanching is the right answer. The effect of cooking vegetables where adding of alkali like baking soda will soften the hemicellulose. You're right. Changes in texture is the correct answer.
The factor to consider in buying vegetables where it refers to the price that should never be too high.
You got it. Your choice price of the vegetables is right. In buying vegetables, you must have the idea of the total consumption in the house. Well reasoned. Quantity of buying is the correct choice. Which of the following vegetables does not need to be stored in the refrigerator? Bravo. Potatoes is the answer.
These vegetables are commercially packaged in plastic bags or cardboard boxes.
Correct response. Frozen is the most accurate answer. What do fruit vegetables have that make them different from other vegetables? Well picked. Seeds is the correct answer. Vegetables to be bought should be critically checked, physically speaking. Nice selection. Good quality is the correct and valid answer. Tomatoes, squash, and peppers would fall into which MyPlate food group? Clear logic. Your choice vegetables is sound and 100% true.
Which cooking method keeps the most nutrients intact in vegetables?
Nice work. You chose baking, and it is correct. Cooking seasoned vegetables for a time in a flavorful stock is dash.
Perfect. Stewing is the correct choice. The smallest size cut for foods such as fruits and vegetables is a smart pick. Mince is the correct choice. When selecting vegetables, you should choose those that are mostly.
Exactly. All of the above makes sense, and it is right choice. Had tips för YouTube, but even 386J52 the importance of vegetables in our life. Sharp thinking. Thank you is the right choice.
How can calories be reduced when preparing fruits and vegetables?
Strong choice. By choosing cooking methods like baking and steaming is the right answer. Which of the following vegetables is part of the fruits category? Right choice. Tomatoes is the best answer.
Vegetables such as potatoes, onions, and garlic should be stored.
Excellent. In a cool, dry, and dark place is a brilliant choice.
Which category of food is selected by color, smell, and touch?
On track. Citrus and fresh vegetables is the correct answer. What does water-soluble mean for the vitamins in vegetables? Solid response. The vitamins can travel through water is a valid choice.
Which vegetables should get stored in a cool, dark place?
Valid point. Potatoes and onions is true. Recommended daily allowance of vegetables for an adult is correct. 300 g is the right answer. Vegetables that grow underground on the root of a plant. Great thinking. Tubers is the right choice. How much of your plate should be fruits and vegetables? Smart move. Half plate is an accurate answer.
Vegetables and fruits are a good source of dietary dash.
Nice selection. Fiber is the correct and valid answer. These vegetables are commonly known as mushrooms. Excellent. Fungi is a brilliant choice. Which of the following is not a fruit vegetables? Right choice. Carrots is the best answer. Which vegetable is called a king of vegetables? Correct response. Brinjal is the most accurate answer. Boiling is best for what type of vegetables? Good thinking. Hard, starchy veggies like potatoes is the right answer. Are tomatoes fruits or vegetables? Or both? Solid response. Both is a valid choice. These vegetables are red, round, and sweet. Correct. Tomato, beetroot is the right answer. An onion, a potato, and a carrot are dash. Well done. Vegetables is the right choice. Where should stem vegetables be stored? Excellent choice. In a refrigerator is the right answer. Fruits and vegetables should be washed. Sharp thinking. Just before eating or cooking them is the right choice. Canned vegetables should be stored in. Right again. Salt water is a valid answer. Vegetables are naturally low in what? Nicely done. Fat is a solid answer.
Fruits and vegetables are high in.
Smart move. All of the above is an accurate answer. These vegetables you can boil. You got it? Your choice green beans. Carrot is right. Where do we buy vegetables? Strong choice. Supermarket is the right answer. Fruits and vegetables. Great thinking. Vegetables and fruits is the right choice. How you will get all these quiz questions in PDF books format. Exactly. Contact Narayan Changda makes sense, and it is right choice.